Good morning, and thank you for coming and taking time to learn about FCS Life Express and how we can become your most trusted partner. I'm Bill Dayfield, and I'm here with your personal assistant and our Best Life Express manager, Trish Lawson. I know we have new staff on the call today, so a quick background overview. We've been working with farm credit associations for the last 25 years, originally supplying insurance products and doing all the backroom work for the loan officers as they sold and delivered those policies. In 2004, during one of our training sessions, I asked what they wanted in a product, and the overwhelmingly answer was Farm Credit is a financial organization and we want it easy like Credit Life, where we don't have to ask any health questions about the customer or their spouse, but we want to offer the best products and the best pricing available. At first, I thought to myself, that's a unicorn. It doesn't exist. At that point, AgriBank and First Resource Group created FCS Life Express, where you have a personal assistant to bring you all the best life and disability solutions to the members with a very simple and easy process for the members and for Farm Credit staff. With this being a referral-based program, all staff are able to refer a member for pricing. Our goal is simple, and that's to enhance customer relationships. With that, Trish will take you through the program that will help do that for you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll just take a brief look at a few things that are benefit to you, the association, regarding this program called Life Express. In this picture here, I'm the one on the far left, and this is our team, case managers and so forth. And we do work with a number of associations, and I especially enjoy working with Farm Credit of Western Arkansas. So all this really is a strategy to deliver life insurance to the members for whom it can benefit the most. It, as Bill mentioned, was designed as an alternative distribution system put in place to protect not just the association and the loan portfolio, but your customers as well. It's truly simple and easy and efficient. We receive a referral from you, we contact the member, and we do the rest. Farm Credit Service members tell me constantly how much they do appreciate being contacted and helped through this life insurance maze, if you will. So it's just another option as well then, as I mentioned, to protect loans, but to create stronger relationships for you, the association, with your members. And very important, it allows you to focus more on your core business. So we think that's a win-win. And for the customer, obviously, Life Express goes out and gets comparison pricing from many different carriers, matching that particular member's situation and health to the best price, and then find the best value for that member's situation. And I want to stress, there is never, ever any pressure on any member. We are strictly a service providing excellent information and pricing. And if we can help them obtain a policy, we certainly do. For you, I think hopefully the result is pretty obvious. You will see your loan portfolio better protected, and it does, as I mentioned, enhance your relationship with the member. So we're very proud of that. Quickly, how does it work? Well, you identify an opportunity with a member, and then you just mention life insurance. We have provided, I think Tammy has, all your offices with our Life Express introduction card. I'll show you a sampling of that later. And you would just explain to the member that Trish Lawson will be contacting them from a 651 area code in the next few days. And then you can turn to your own intranet uh, site, the barn, and there you will find the ability to access the insurance request form or do a referral through the loan origination process. And we'll give you a little bit more information about that. So after you've done that, the rest is up to us. I'll contact the customer, get them the information they need, and then see the whole process through to completion. We also do provide twice a month a report for Farm Credit Western Arkansas. I'll just give you a quick picture of that. Go to Excel, Bill. There's the report. It shows you the member we're working with, their status, whether they're a lead right now or whether they are a pending sale, or whether a policy has been placed for them in the last 18 months. We give this the date we received the referral, who was the loan officer, and who actually placed the referral. It goes by branch, and it also shows you at what, or the date of the last time we reached the client or worked on that file. And it gives you last results, whether we've emailed them quotes or pricing, whether we've sent applications, that sort of thing. It also provides, if they're in process of a sale or in underwriting, it will show you which insurance company they're with and so forth, and the amount of coverage they're applying for. This is handy because if you're going to be meeting with a member, you're doing a farm call or what have you, you can kind of know right up to the minute just exactly where things are, so that the member knows you're tuned in on that. And of course, you can always just give me a call if you have any questions that arise, or I can give you an up-to-date status on things as well. So that's a real handy report, and hope it can provide you with a lot of good information. Okay. So there are, right now for your association, there are basically two ways to send in a referral for a member. You might just be speaking with someone in your office, doing a review of things, and you can turn right to your intranet, the barn, and you'll access through 3 different steps our referral form. Another option for you is that you could just print out the referral form and fax it or email it to me. Either way will work, but this is beautifully automated. And then the second way is through your Journey Plus system, which is organized in process segments, I'm aware. And anyone along that processing segment system can refer a member at any time by going to the barn and accessing the referral system there. Now, Tammy has created an excellent guide for you to use with this process, and it is available on the barn, but it gives you a little bit of a brief explanation of some different types of life insurance, and then it shows you how in the process of that loan origination, you can go right into your system and make a referral from there. And then it will show you actually that process on the barn for getting that referral accessed and done. And then this last page here shows you what a referral form looks like. And I'm going to go through that with you just kind of briefly, because that's an important part of, you can go ahead and back, Bill. That's an important part of what you're going to be doing as far as giving me good information. Let's go back to that slide. Next one there. the basics are what you would enter here on the referral form: last name, first name, that sort of thing, date of birth, address. If there's a mailing address and a residential address, it's always good to have both. And then you'll enter information like the member ID number, their loan number, the branch they're at, who the loan officer for them is, and then whoever has submitted the referral. Now, there's one section on here that's really important, and it's the additional comments section, which really helps me a lot. And you don't have to provide any personal type of information on this form. You don't have to give me any health information, no social security numbers or anything like that. But what really is helpful to me is if this is a member whose name is James Donovan Lawson, but he goes by Donovan, that's the name I want you to let me know I should use when I speak with them or leave a message. You can't imagine how much difference it makes when I leave a message or address them initially and I'm using the right name. Also, cell phone numbers are really helpful for me. Pretty much everyone has a cell phone these days, so it's good to have that. Another directive might be speak with a wife or a mother or a brother or a partner in business or something of that sort, just so that I'm directed to the right person, and include their cell number as well. And then, all important, don't forget to hit that submit or send button down at the bottom. And that referral will come right to our desk. You'll get an immediate confirmation that I will be contacting that member in the next 24 to 48 hours. We like to get on these things right away. So I'm always asked, what are some excellent opportunities, with a member to even consider mentioning life insurance? And you probably are aware of these obvious ones. Anytime there are new loans, new members, anytime you're doing credit renewals or just visiting a member to do a review of their total debt picture, any kind of life changes, births, marriages, divorce, that sort of thing. We often work with members who are transitioning their farm or business to the next generation, and they want to do some equalization for their children who are not interested in keeping the business going, but for the children who are. And so life insurance is an excellent tool to utilize for that. And we use something that is called survivorship, which after a husband and wife who are farm owners are passed away, it does provide some dollars for those off-farm children. We also do excellent plans for partnerships using buy-sell agreements and key person types of coverage. So very, very helpful to use life insurance. So now you've taken a look at some opportunities. How do you broach that subject of life insurance? So with input from a lot of associations, we've come up with a few door opening questions, we call them. And the easiest one is the first one. When's the last time you reviewed your life insurance coverage, John? Should we take a look at things? Would you like your loan forgiven or paid off if you died before then? Obviously, that introduces them to life insurance coverage. Or in fact, does it make good risk sense to get life insurance pricing to cover any unprotected debt? Or maybe take a look at disability coverage to replace some income? If you got hurt or sick and were unable to work, would you like your loan payment taken care of? Another disability income door opening question. But however you broach the subject, a good referral statement always helps me immensely. You could say, I'm gonna have my life insurance partner, Trish Lawson, give you a call. She's a specialist, works with our members. She'll compare insurance companies to help find you the best pricing and benefits. When's a convenient time for Trish to call? And at that point, you could give the member the introduction cards that Tammy, I think, has provided to all the offices. And be sure to tell the member that when I contact them, I will be calling them from a 651 area code. That's kind of important these days with people getting so many marketing calls, but I always leave a message. Now, these opportunities and door opening questions, Tammy has put on a larger, I shouldn't say large, 8x11 card, laminated it for all of you to have. It gives just different kinds of life insurance. It gives our picture. You can point to me, the one who will be calling them. And then on the other end of it, on the other side of it, it gives those door opening questions and those identifying or opportunity times, and there's that good referral statement. So very handy for you to have at your desk all the time. And then this is the introduction card. And Farm Credit Western Arkansas has done a great job with that. It, of course, has our picture on the front. You can, again, point to a person who will be contacting them. But on the back, it's just a handy little chart that gives you a bit of a picture for 10, 20, or 30 years. If you purchased some life insurance coverage, it lets you know what kind of a monthly income that would provide for your family in the future. And that's really helpful for people to see that in black and white or shades of green. It's very helpful. Okay. So just going to review this process with you real quickly so you know exactly what I do when I receive a referral. I do call the member right away, identify myself as Life Express, and mention that it's Farm Credit Western Arkansas. I give the loan officer's name or the person who referred. And then if I reach the member in person, we talk about life insurance a little bit. We identify their needs, maybe what their goals might be, and then I get some good health information so that I can send them some accurate pricing. And I do want you to know that when I call a member, I always leave a message. And if I get them in person, great. And if let me just give you a picture as to what I say. For instance, good morning, John. This is Trish Lawson calling on behalf of Farm Credit Western Arkansas. Dave Jones at your branch there asked me to give you a call, thinking you might have interest in getting some information, maybe even pricing, for the excellent life insurance Farm Credit offers. I assist the members with this. And if you have any interest, please give me a call. I give them our 888 number. And then I mention that my call is coming in with a 651 area code. And I give them the time and the date that I'm calling and let them know they could just redial that 651 number if they wanted to reach me. And then I end at telling them I hope all is well with them and I look forward to hearing from them. So hopefully everyone is able to access that message. I do call the members at least 4 times because I'm aware of seasons and, busy times of the day and so on and so forth. So many times I'll place 6 calls and then I'll finally reach them. But if I am unable to connect, I like to follow up with the person who referred them and ask for direction. And much of the time I'm told, oh, keep trying. He's busy a lot and, he will get back to you, which is perfectly fine. But if it's appropriate and I'm not going to be contacting that person anymore, I'll send a follow-up letter. And the letter gives some insurance pricing just so they can, I apologize for missing them and giving them, you know, some pricing and my contact information. And we send a copy of that letter to the loan officer so you can have it for the file, just to know that you did offer that coverage. Now, once I connect with someone and get a bit of their health information, this is a sampling of the little easy to read chart that I email to them or send them in the mail. And I can use this chart for pricing for term coverage, or even for any of the other types of coverage that we offer, the permanent coverage or survivorship coverage and so forth. I can put husbands and wives or husbands, wives, and children on this chart and really do an all-encompassing job for them. So I've been told this is super easy to read and that members have really enjoyed the clarity with it. So that's always good. And so that's the process. If they do want to apply, I do email or mail them an application, or we sometimes take an electronic application over the phone. And we keep them updated while their application is processing all along the way. And people do appreciate that. We usually touch base with them once a week or at least every 10 days, just to let them know where things are at. So when the policy is approved or an application is approved and we receive the policy, we send it right out with a letter of instruction to the member so they know just exactly what forms they might have to sign and the amount of premium check they need to write. And then we provide a postage paid envelope for them to send that all back to us. And we get it immediately to the company and let them know when their policy then is finally placed. So with that, just to give you a quick picture of the products that we're talking about, in the realm of term life insurance, this says 5 to 30 years. We actually do have a 1-year plan and a 40-year plan. So the coverage can be a little wider. We also have a company that offers return of premium. That's of interest to some people, costs a little more, but at the end of time, they do receive their premium back. We have guaranteed permanent coverage, which is a little less expensive than whole life, which we do offer as well, but it guarantees coverage to whatever age they want for less premium than whole life. And then there's survivorship life that covers usually a husband and a wife. That's the one we use for farm transitioning. And pricing on that is certainly much better than if each person bought a policy. And then, of course, there's the disability coverage, which is provided to Farm Credit at a 5% discount through Illinois Mutual. And it has excellent features on that product. And one of the best parts of all this, you want to flip there, Farm Credit Western Arkansas has a wonderful incentive plan for those of you, any employee who does refer a member, and it results in a life insurance or disability sale. Farm Credit will split the commissions earned off of that sale 50-50 with the referring employee. So that's a wonderful little extra vacation money for you or an incentive to provide this wonderful service for the members. So thank you so much for sticking with me through this quick little run through on Life Express. And if you have questions about anything at any time, please know you can feel free to call me whenever or email me at tlawson@firstresourcegroup.com. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate your referrals and I hope to see many more coming in. Thank you so much.